Hello, Bo. It is Monday, April 8th, 2013. I kind of wanted to show you something cool I'm teaching myself. I made a bet with my roommate that I would be able to learn the Cup song from Pitch Perfect by Cinco de Mayo. So that's that. This is Joquisha. She's just here hanging out, whatever. She's making her internet debut today, so say hello, Joquisha, to the world. Let's talk about this Harry Potter Doctor Who debacle. I would be the Doctor's companion and have the Doctor transport me back in time to when I was 11 years old so that I could receive my letter and then go to Hogwarts. I know there are flaws with this plan, but ideally that would be how it would work out. I guess you're right, being the Doctor's companion kind of sucks because they do usually end up dead, maimed, in an alternate dimension, usually with a lot of, bad memory loss. So yeah. I'm super stoked that you enjoyed my impersonations last weekend. I don't know if you do this, but I know myself and my friends do this a lot. We like to compare ourselves to characters in different TV shows and books and stuff, and like we each take on a role. Yeah, a lot of people tell me like certain characters from different books and movies and films that I remind them of. The one that I get the most often is usually some character that Zooey Deschanel has played. I get Donna from that 70s show a lot. I also have gotten Ramona Flowers from the Scott Pilgrim series quite a bit. Not really sure why. I don't have weird colored hair. You explain that to me, though. My thought is, what do you have certain characters that people compare you to or that you liken yourself to? I know for me, I have always admired Lorelai Gilmore's character from Gilmore Girls, as cheesy as that sounds. She's like the ideal woman to whom I aspire to be. Anyway, tell me what are some characters that you identify with? So, I have never been to a 1-year-old's birthday party, Bo, but I would assume that if there's cake, that it's gotta be a good time. If you're familiar with the wizard rock band Ministry of Magic, but they are comprised of several different well-known nerdy YouTubers here on the internet, and they have a song called House Song, which I will link in the pants for your enjoyment.
Ravenclaw, my brain is super fast, like Sheldon Cooper, but not a total ass.
So who's this Sheldon Cooper guy anyway, Aaron?
He's from the show The Big Bang Theory. You're out of the band.
I would say my house definitely Ravenclaw, so I'm gonna give Ravenclaw another 10 points just for existing. Hufflepuffs are cool. I don't have any problem with Hufflepuffs, but my number 2 would definitely be Slytherin. Not because I am one, just because I just have this weakness and soft spot in my heart for the bad guys. Gryffindor? Yeah. Gryffindors are like the bros of the Harry Potter world. They just suck. They're always like putting themselves up on this other level of awesome. Well, Luna Lovegood was pretty freaking awesome, and Harry probably would have died like 10 times if it wasn't for her. Lawyered. As far as your question concerning what type of wizard I would be if I could choose, I think the Harry Potter wizard is kind of fun just because there's so much you can do with it, and it comes pretty naturally. I'm kind of intrigued by a challenge of being a wizard that would have to go through that much work to obtain and perfect magic. So I'm intrigued by that, I'm not gonna lie. I like a good challenge. That's a really hard question. So, your question for me, Bo, was if I had 3 wishes, what would they be? And I could not have one of my wishes be for more wishes. Well, 1 would be to be a wizard, haha. 2, I think I would wish for a puppy. I think I would wish for an infinite supply of money so that I could do the things I wanted to do without having to work in a job that I didn't want to work in. So I would basically have just an infinite supply of money and things that I needed so that I could, write and do things that I wanted to do rather than, trying to support myself and then make time for doing the things that I wanted to do. Hey, Bo, I have a challenge for you this coming week. You have to have a guest appear in your video for 30 seconds. It can be anyone. So yeah, that's my challenge for you. That's all I got for you, and I hope you have a good week, and the weather is nice where you are in Tennessee. I'm gonna go keep practicing my cups. I'll let you know how that's going, and stay radical, dude. Peace.
I'm a slither in the top of my class. If you disagree, I'll kick your muggle ass.